The war had left Earth scarred, not from invasion, but from the constant paranoia of one. For decades, humans had scanned the skies, listening for signals, ready for first contact. But when aliens finally arrived, they didn't come as conquerors or saviors. They came as rivals. I was Lieutenant Adam Cross, a reconnaissance officer assigned to the Outer Asteroid Patrol. My duty was simple: scan debris fields, monitor pirate routes, and stay alive. What no one told me was that survival wasn't always about enemy fire. Sometimes survival hinged on stepping into the wrong doorway. It began on a desolate rock near the edge of the Kuiper Belt. My shuttle had picked up strange energy signatures, far beyond anything human technology could produce. Against regulations, I landed, thinking it was some pirate beacon I could dismantle for credit. Instead, I found a ship. It wasn't human. Its hull shimmered like liquid silver, bending light as though the craft was alive. The doorway stood open, an almost mocking invitation. Against every fiber of training, I stepped inside. The interior pulsed faintly, the walls warm like skin beneath my hand. Symbols glowed faintly, neither alphabet nor circuit, but something in between. My breath caught. This wasn't a derelict. This was alive. That was when she appeared. At first, I thought she was human, tall, lithe, draped in a flight suit that shimmered with the same material as the ship. But her eyes gave her away, luminescent, shifting colors like twin auroras. Her hair floated around her head as if the air obeyed her moods, and her voice, when she finally spoke, was low and melodic, tinged with amusement. "You walked into a Vaelari ship uninvited," she said. Then she smiled, slow and predatory. "Now you're mine." I froze. "Yours." Her smile widened, and she tilted her head in a way that was both curious and dangerous. In my culture, entering a pilot's vessel unbidden is binding. The ship has accepted you. That makes you my co-pilot, my bond mate. Middle. Her name was Serenia, a pilot of the Vaelari fleet, though fleet might have been generous. She was a rogue, a scout, one who lived on the fringes of her people's empire. I quickly learned the Vaelari weren't like us. Their ships weren't machines, but living organisms bonded to their pilots. The connection was symbiotic, intimate. To enter one uninvited was like stepping into someone's soul. I began, stumbling for words. "Intent is irrelevant," Serenia interrupted smoothly. "You touched the ship. It accepted you. That means you belong here. With me." Her smile haunted me. It wasn't cruel, but it wasn't entirely kind either. There was something deeper. Loneliness wrapped in playfulness, command wrapped in vulnerability. I wanted to leave. Every human instinct screamed to return to my shuttle, to my orders, to the safety of what I understood. But the ship, her ship, had already entwined with me. When I tried to leave, the doorway sealed. "You're not listening," Serenia said. "Once bonded, you can't go back. The ship won't release you. Not until it decides your usefulness is complete." The next days blurred into something surreal. The ship fed me, sheltered me, and more disturbingly, responded to my presence. Lights glowed brighter when I approached, and controls pulsed beneath my fingertips like veins responding to blood flow. Serenia trained me, half out of amusement, half necessity. "Think of it as flying with thought," she explained, guiding my hand to a glowing panel. "Don't push. Don't pull. Will it?" When I concentrated, the ship shifted, moving as though it had always been mine. For a terrifying moment, I felt its awareness brush against my mind. Alien, immense, but not hostile. "You see?" Serenia whispered. "Too close. The bond is real. It recognizes you. Just as I do." We grew uneasy companions. She mocked me often, my clumsy human ways, my lack of grace in zero gravity. But beneath her teasing, I saw something raw. She was alone, exiled from her kind, searching for meaning in the void. And she had found me. One night, though nights didn't exist in the void, I caught her staring. Her luminous eyes softened, and she asked, "Why do humans fight so much to survive when you're so fragile?" I hesitated, then answered honestly, "Because it's all we know. To stop fighting is to stop being human." Her lips curved into that haunting smile again. "Then perhaps that's why the ship chose you. Fragile things fight hardest." But our fragile peace didn't last. During a patrol near Saturn's rings, pirate raiders descended. They weren't human. They were Cathari, reptilian marauders feared across sectors. Their ships swarmed us, hungry for prey. "Stay behind me," I shouted, gripping the controls. Serenia laughed, fierce and wild. "Behind you? You forget, bondmate, you're mine. You follow my lead." The battle was chaos, lasers streaking through blackness, explosions lighting the void. But the ship moved like a predator unleashed. My thoughts guided its aim, her instincts guided its dance. Together, we destroyed them. When the last pirate vessel burned out, silence returned. My chest heaved, and I realized I was gripping Serenia's hand. She didn't pull away. "You see," she whispered, eyes shining. "Together, we are stronger. You're mine, Adam Cross. Not because of law or culture, but because the stars themselves demand it." Ending. Weeks turned into months. I no longer thought of leaving. The bond between us, between her, me, and the living ship, had deepened into something neither of us dared name. But the galaxy has a way of testing bonds. One day, a Vaelari warship appeared. Sleek, enormous, bristling with power. A commander hailed us, his voice sharp with authority. "Pilot Serenia," he said coldly. "You broke the bond laws. You joined with an outsider. Release him, or be destroyed." Serenia's jaw tightened. She glanced at me, her expression unreadable. "If I refuse? Then you will be hunted. Both of you." My stomach sank. This was my fault. I opened my mouth, ready to tell her to let me go, to sever the bond and save herself. But before I could speak, Serenia's hand closed over mine. Her voice was steady, defiant. "No. He is mine." The warship powered weapons. Our ship pulsed beneath us, alive with tension. I felt its fear, its readiness, as if it too waited for my choice. I thought of Earth, of orders, of survival. And then I thought of Serenia, her smile, her loneliness, the way she had found me in the void. I tightened my grip on her hand. "Then I'm yours." The battle was like nothing I'd ever seen. We weren't stronger. We weren't faster. But we were together. Our bond let us anticipate each other, weaving through fire, striking back with precision. Against all odds, we crippled the warship and escaped into the endless dark. When the silence returned, Serenia turned to me. Her luminous eyes shimmered with something that looked like tears. "You had a choice," she whispered. "You could have left, but you stayed." I smiled, exhausted, heart pounding with something that felt terrifyingly close to love. "I told you, humans fight hardest when fragile, and I wasn't about to let go of you." For the first time, her smile wasn't predatory or amused. It was gentle, vulnerable. "Then hear me, Adam Cross. You are mine, not by law, not by accident, by choice." The ship pulsed warmly around us, sealing the vow neither of us had spoken aloud. And as the stars stretched endlessly before us, I realized something strange. I hadn't stumbled into captivity that day on the asteroid.